Beavis and Butthead, otherwise known as the infamous adolescent duo of wrongdoing delinquents, who have hilariously terrorized every part of the media for 30 years. Which begs the question, are they related? As far as we know, the two miscreants have known each other since they were practically newborns and have always stuck around no matter what stupid circumstances they've been through, so there is clearly some form of a bond between the two. With similar features and personalities, their likenesses are undoubtedly noticeable. In an episode from Season 2, Daria Morgendorffer asks the boys,
"Really? You both have the same dad?"
And Butthead replies with,
"We're not sure. It's possible."
But is what he said really possible? In the 1996 movie Do America, Beavis and Butthead meet two roadies while roaming through a desert, who apparently have a DNA sperm match with the two. One of the roadies tells a story of how he had met two ladies in Highland, Texas.
"I scored with these two chicks."
And then proceeds to say,
"You didn't score. I scored with both of them."
So it is likely true that they do have the same dad. After all, just because they had a sperm match, that doesn't necessarily mean they are both the father of each of the boys, as people can have a sperm match with their uncle as well, since an uncle and dad also share the same DNA with their own father. Which could mean the other roadie is possibly the uncle of the two. In a book published in 1993, named This Book Sucks, a picture is provided of Beavis and Butthead's family tree, with Beavis and Butthead being both linked to one unknown male who had conceived the two boys by mating with two other females. Listed in the family tree's key is Miss Beavis and Miss Butthead. Now, you might assume that this lady would be Miss Beavis, and the other lady would be Miss Butthead, but that is not the case. This is Miss Beavis, and this is Miss Butthead, so why do they look like the opposite of the boys and instead look like the friend of their son? Are the names, Beavis and Butthead, a generational tradition or a family nickname? Did they name their two sons after the unknown male's name? There is possibly some inbreeding going on here. In conclusion, are Beavis and Butthead related? Do they share the same dad? Is there something between the two that we don't know about? Are they brothers from another mother? Who knows? Maybe they're just two dumb friends who happen to hang out with no one else except each other. After all, it's just a stupid cartoon, so who really cares?